Three claps, your boy Swain's back at it again, Swain Swaggy Sense. And in today's video, the video that I'm going to be bringing to y'all today is going to be 5 fragrances for the casual man, all right? So this is just kind of like your everyday guy that goes out, does what he needs to do, and this is, all of these fragrances are basically, you know, signature scent worthy, but this is just for your casual guy, doesn't want to do too much with the fragrances and dive too deep into notes and extracts and oils and all of that. It's just like, you know, I still want to smell good, but I'm the casual, simplistic dude. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and I'm going to give that to y'all. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So before I start up this lineup in this list, I want to give an honorable mention to a fragrance that I believe that should be in this list, but I didn't put it in it. So what that is going to be Dior Homme 2020. And this is not like your Dior Intense or your Dior Parfum. It's went away from the whole iris note, went away from that whole scene. So with this scent, it has the Haitian vetiver, it has the cashmere wood. It's very gentleman-like. It's a very modern scent, you know, definitely a scent that a casual man would be able to wear. Let's give this a spray. Definitely has that masculine frame, definitely office safe, definitely a fragrance that you can just kind of pick up and on the go, just like the casual man. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Dior Homme's 2020. I remember when this first came out, a lot of people were giving this thing flack because it didn't have the iris note in it. But honestly, I remember when I had went out and got it, and you know, I had went out with a family relative, and we were going there, and she didn't really like it too much, but there was something about this fragrance that had me intrigued. And honestly, it was a gift, and I wish I would have got the bigger one because I'm trying to save this. It's just a great overall scent, and I didn't even realize how much I was going to fall in love with this as much as I do now. And as you can see, it's getting a lot of hype now, and that's crazy to me to think that some people don't give fragrances a chance or let them sit there for a while and then come back to it. They just go off the first scent and it's just like, nah, I'm gonna just throw that away, or you know, I'll give it away. And it's kind of like a, you know, you're lost, because it becomes a thing where you have to be, once again, really immersed in this fragrance game to actually appreciate certain fragrances and the different complexities of them. So, you know, just wanted to give a shout out to the Dior line, and this is Dior Homme's 2020. All right, now we're gonna get to the list. So the first fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Versace, and that's going to be Versace's Blue Jeans. My bad for almost throwing this at the camera, didn't mean that. You know, I'm excited to do this list. So that's Versace Blue Jeans. Tough looking bottle, I will say, very creative. Old school bottle as well. And with this fragrance, it has a slew of notes in here. So I'm not about to break down all of the notes that they had put into this fragrance, but what comes to my nose is, you know, that bergamot. It has the lavender, very soapy and clean type of fragrance. And this, once again, for the casual man, this is something that is clean, fresh, professional, as well as casual. This is something that you can pick up and wear on the go and on the fly if you need to. This is also an affordable fragrance right here. You can see these at discounters for $20, and even when you look online, they're going to be maybe $13, $14. So you're definitely going to get a bang for your buck. And for me, I get about 4 to 6 hours on my skin, which I'm not mad at. Like, that's all I need for this. I get an hour of projection as far as, you know, the scent bubble and sillage, but this is just a good scent. If you really wanted to feel and smell clean and smell like this could be a worthy opponent to all the other signature scents that might be more expensive than this, I would say this is a great contender, okay? Like I was just mentioning, it has the, if I didn't mention, it has the patchouli, it has musk, it has some bergamot in there. It has the lavender. I'm pretty sure that I said that already, but it definitely has a lot going on. But you're going to smell some of the more significant notes that will make it that much more prominent for people to kind of like. You're gonna get head turners. You're gonna have these people turn their head, ask you what you're wearing and why you're wearing it, and you just tell them, I just want to wear it because I like the scent and it's just a regular scent and I don't think nothing of it. But they're gonna think that you smell amazing. But it's an affordable fragrance. It's a cheap fragrance. So once again, that's Versace's Blue Jeans. As you can see, I put a little dent in here. I might grab another bottle. I'm sure that they're not gonna be going off the rack shelves anytime soon, to be honest, and keep it a buck with you. So might have to grab another bottle. Soon, but not too soon. I didn't even get past the middle yet, so definitely gotta check it out. $20 fragrance, if that. Versace is where it's at for the casual man. Next fragrance. So the next fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Prada, and I believe I did this fragrance review as well as a breakdown on this fragrance in the last video or the second to last video. But regardless, this is from the house of Prada. I keep dropping my tester strip, so like if you see me bend it down, grabbing it, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm heading. So from the house of Prada, this is Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. All right. Now Prada has some bangers, and this is one of those bangers. Okay. So with this fragrance, this is the more creamier and smoother Dior Sauvage. If you don't like the abrasiveness, if you don't like the heavy ambroxan and the loudness that Dior has in that fragrance profile, then Prada Luna Rosa Carbon is the one to go for you. Okay, this is more so of it has similar notes as Dior Sauvage. That's why it's somewhat close to the scent profile for Dior Sauvage, if not the same. But there are some things that I believe Prada tinkered within this fragrance to make it a little bit more suitable for people that don't want that too much attention. Okay, Dior Sauvage, you're gonna get mad attention. All right, but it has the similar notes. It has the bergamot. It has the lavender in there. It has some citrus notes in there as well. It has some undertone of musk. Maybe a little vetiver that might be either the musk or vetiver maybe, but definitely an oceanic scent as well. This is for your everyday wear. This is for the casual man. Pick up, put on. You're going to get mad compliments. For me, this sticks on my skin for at least about 6 to 8 hours, and I can't complain anymore with this fragrance. Not to say that I do complain, but it's a preferably cheap fragrance. I would say that depending on what size what you get. And as many times as I wear this, I don't really wear this as often because I'm still trying to get through all of the fragrance. As you can see, I didn't put too much damage to the bottle, but I still did put some damage to the bottle. But this is just a solid fragrance. You can't go wrong with it. $60 and up fragrance. You can get this online. Not sure if I came across Prada's fragrances in any type of rack store as of late because they haven't been having anything in there. It's been kind of barren and desolate in the rack stores. And some fellow reviewers that I've seen that have been going to rack stores, I'm like, man, I need to move down with y'all because we don't got none of that crap down here. Like, it's been one of those, a hit or miss. So Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, definitely a fragrance for the casual man. On to the next fragrance. So the next fragrance that I got in the lineup is going to be from the house of Missoni, and this is going to be Missoni's Pour Homme EDP. All right, Eau de Parfum, okay? And this is a clone of Bleu de Chanel's EDP, okay? And let me tell you, when you want to smell fresh, this is fresh. Like, literally smells like you just hopped out of a lemon patch. but the lemon patch had some suave, like the lemon patch was like injected with some smooth type of other ingredients within the lemons. And this is, if you want to smell clean, man, and just always getting attention, but also being able to say this is like a simple fragrance, and you can be able to pull this off anywhere, anytime, any season. This right here, Missoni's Pour Homme EDP, and the fact on you're getting this fragrance for maybe half, if not half of the price of Bleu de Chanel's EDP. Like, come on, man, you cannot beat this. So, man, so with this fragrance, you have the apple, you have the bright citrus, that's the bright citrus lemon type of note. You have some lavender in here. You have a masculine profile once that citrus note hits and, you know, grabs the people's attention, grabs your attention too when you spray it on. And then when they come around you, it becomes blended with this, you know, patchouli muskiness, and dials down the citrus notes to make it more of a soothing and more invitable, you know, fragrance. Not to say that it's not with the burst of citrus notes, but it's more so of a, like, as soon as it sits on you, it's sitting there so people can sit with you, around you, so they can, you know, smell the fragrance. And this for me is a 10-hour fragrance. I can't lie, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of the citrus fragrances because they don't last that long on me. So that's why I gear myself towards the route of sweeter fragrances and more like deeper fragrances, tonka beans, the ambers, the vanillas. So this right here, for it to be able to stay on my skin 10 plus hours, on my clothes, I don't even know how long, because if it's staying on my skin for 10 plus hours, then it's gonna stay on my clothes for, you know, 3 days or a week. But this is definitely a fragrance that you should have in your collection for the spring. We have this upside down weather because it'll be 20 degrees one day and then all of a sudden it'll be 70 degrees and you see people outside playing volleyball. Like, what? Like, it's, once again, you have to be able to know what fragrances to wear within the seasons. But once again, with Mother Nature, we don't know what she's doing. So you just got to be on your toes because she's keeping us on our toes. So once again, for the everyday man, casual man, Missoni Pour Homme EDP. On to the next fragrance. The next fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Mercedes, and that's going to be Mercedes Benz Le-Parfum. So this was a tester. As you can see, has no cap. I don't care about the cap at all. I just care about the juice. So we're going to talk about the juice, and this is going to be a clone or a dupe of Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather. Okay, and with this fragrance, Tuscan Leather is more of a richer and deeper fragrance. And with that being said, this is more so of a brighter take on Tuscan Leather. So it hits me personally, with a loud burst of that bergamot, and then it also settles into the saffron, but also has some amberine notes as well as the galbanum that's in this. And this is a scent that is a 10 plus hour scent as well. Grab compliments every time I wear this. You know, there's not a day that I wear this and I don't get compliments. This is the casual man. I honestly, out of all of these, besides I would say the honorable mention with Dior Homme's 2020, this is a fragrance that literally embodies the casual man. Like, he's not too flashy, but still classy. Not always in the mix, but still in the mix too. And this is definitely what this fragrance is described to me. This is new car smell. And Mercedes-Benz, obviously a car company, this is what a new car smells like. And with that analogy being said, new car smell, this is like a, when you put this on, you feel like a new you. So every time you put this on, you feel like a new version of yourself. But it's just like, you just keep this up. And this is one of my signature scents, I will say. 10 plus hour fragrance. The tester that you see that I had shown you, I got for about maybe $30, a while ago. And man, this is good. And then it settles down. Like, I think when the fragrances within this list set on skin, it's game over. It's game over. And literally, you're going to be able to feel the aromaticness of each fragrance that puts you in the bubble of this man knows his fragrances, because clearly he knows how to smell good. You can smell good by just taking a shower with certain soaps and all of that, but like when you take care of yourself as a man and you incorporate that within the fragrance realm, it's all over. You are the man. You are the man. So definitely gotta check this one out. Definitely would recommend to get this in your collection of fragrances if you don't already have it now. So once again, that is Mercedes-Benz Le-Parfum. On to the last fragrance, folks. So the last fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Gucci, and that is Gucci Guilty Black Pour Homme. And as you can see, when you look at the bottle, you would think to yourself, like, first and foremost, Gucci Guilty Black. So you think of all of the names that were given to certain other fragrances within whatever company, whether it be Prada Black, like Prada Black. You have Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Like, you think of deeper, richer scents, but not with this one. Not with this one. With this one, you get a lot of fresh, clean notes with this. So this right here, the only problem with this, the longevity of it is not going to be the greatest. Once again, with the Versace blue jeans, you don't need to always smell like the same thing that you put on all day. Like, even if you get a good amount of hours, I would say 4 max, that's all you need for a fragrance to be able to say, like, I enjoy this like a lot. So with this fragrance, I get like a peppery note, very aromatic, very bright, very fresh, very clean, very, like, you can definitely pull this off in a business meeting. You can pull this off in, gym settings. This can be a gym scent. And you have this real playful, not candy-like scent or watermelon. It's definitely has this real, like, juicy fruit note in there, along with the citruses, like the high bergamot citrus. Maybe, it really smells like melon, like, as it sets down, and there's nothing wrong with this at all. This is a 4 to 6 hour fragrance on my skin. Once again, like I was just mentioning, business casual man. You can wear this at the gym too. I do that. I'm not saying that I do that with all the other ones. I think I do those for, just office matters and if I'm at work or anything like that. But like, and also, like, you don't even have to take my word for it in terms of like where to wear it or anything like that. You can wear it however you want to wear it. If you want to wear the ones that I just mentioned at the gym or other places that some other reviewers say that you shouldn't be wearing it, it's on you. Like, and the way that you feel about it is the way that you feel about it. But once again, the way that you feel about it and the people that are around you will tell you about it too. So you have to be mindful of that. But this is such a great fragrance. And that's why it's the last fragrance, because it's a great fragrance. I mean, the only thing I will say that it's not cheap neither. And funny enough, a lot of people would be upset because of the price of this in terms of the quality of it. And once again, that goes back to what I was saying. You have to be able to understand that it doesn't have to to be such a long-lasting fragrance in order for you to enjoy it. And once again, for me, my cap is 4 hours. That's my cap. If it's on my skin for like 2 hours or 1 hour, that's when I start to kind of like moan and groan about like, man, why did I pay for this? This is trash. This is this, and I don't want it. But once it get past that 4 hour, I'm okay. I'm content with the fragrance that, you know, I can see myself pulling this back out of my collection and using it. So casual man, this is what you need to have into your repertoire. Okay, so that's all the fragrances, all 5 fragrances, plus an honorable mention of the casual man, the casual wear, the everyday driver, so as you will. And let me know in the comments if you have any of these, if some of these you wear on the everyday, if this is like one of the fragrances that's in there is just like your signature scent, and you know, people know you for it, and you got backup bottles. Just let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my video and my channel, so that's where I can be amongst the algorithm. I'm still loving the fact that I'm climbing up the ladder in subscribers, and you know, I just can't, you know, give my gratitude enough to the people that are, you know, subscribed to my channel. Like it's very amazing. It's very, you know, eye-opening that people enjoy the content that I give out to y'all. So I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace.